What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks NBA player props video. This one going to be breaking down the Eastern Conference Finals game between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. Excited to get into it. If you enjoyed this content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out, and I'll be helping you guys out with these videos for free all NBA season long. As far as what we are looking at for the total, the game, all of the fun stuff tonight that we're going to be breaking down for this one, we have a 215 over under. It is an 8-point spread in favor of the Boston Celtics. So Celtics are heavily favored here, but it is 3-1 in the series. Miami has had the edge throughout. And I do have 2 picks that I will be discussing here for you that I do like. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you are getting very serious, guys, if you have not checked it out already, would highly recommend you check out my premium content packages. That is linked below in the description. It is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. Once again, we do have the NBA packages live right now. I know the season's kind of winding down here, but we also do have WNBA live now. We have the MLB season going on, so it is a great time to become a VIP member if you have not already. Once again, that is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. You can get that link below in the description. Already got a bunch of other content going on over there. But let's talk about this one. So we talked about the total. We will start on the Miami Heat side of things as far as what I'm looking to target on their side. Do have a lot of interest in Mr. Caleb Martin, who's actually coming off the bench in this one, but we'll discuss why I do like him. Guy's been really getting the job done throughout this series in every single category as well. We'll go ahead and pull that up here for you guys as far as why I really like this pick for Caleb Martin. The minutes have been way up. We already did get confirmation that there is no Gabe Vincent in this one. He already has been ruled out, so that's just going to obviously open up even more minutes for some Miami Heat players here in this one. And Caleb Martin's been getting the job done in every single category throughout the entire series. You look at his minutes, 35 minutes the last 2 times out. Don't expect those to go down, especially with the Miami Heat being one less body as far as in the rotation with Vincent, as we discussed. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 16 points last time out, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 18 points. And really do like Caleb Martin's fantasy score in this spot for that reason. I think that Prizepicks has set this line way too low for a guy that's playing in the mid-30s. As far as his permanent production on the playoffs, we can go ahead and pull it up for you guys here as well. Has been really solid. So that's another thing that I certainly do want to be discussing. As far as his fantasy point per minute production, 0.72 fantasy points per minute. Now, obviously, there's going to be other guys in the league that have much better fantasy point per minute rates, but when you're factoring in where his line's set, that fact that he's playing in the mid-30s like we just discussed, these are going to be really good things for him to be able to perform in a big way and hit the over here, in my opinion, here tonight on the fantasy score. So I just wanted to pull up his fantasy point per minute rates. And then, of course, lastly, where I do have him projected is obviously going to always be a factor. That's going to factor in every single one of the things that we just discussed. And I do have him projected to go over his fantasy score prop as far as where the line's set over here on Prizepicks. They've got him set at 23.5 as far as my latest projection on him. Let me just pull it up. But I know I had him right around 27 the last time that I had checked. And Caleb Martin, yeah, we're looking at like 27, 28 fantasy points from a base projection aspect. Boston ranks 26 in the league against his position as far as the small forward reserves, giving up a lot off the bench. And once again, I just talked about it, but he's playing 34.1 minutes per game in the last 3 games as opposed to 27.9 minutes per game over a 41-game sample size during the regular season. So Caleb Martin, love this pick for pick number 1 here. Think this fantasy score prop's too low, and we will be going with the over 23.5 fantasy score here for Caleb Martin. That will be pick number 1. Pick number 2, we're going to kick things on over to the other side of the game, obviously. If you're going to run a 2-man, I want to give you guys a pick on each side. And I'm going to discuss the Celtics their backs are against the wall. They got to win. Next game they lose, they will be going home. Do expect there to be a ton of usage flowing through Jason Tatum the rest of the series, even if they're somehow able not to pull this win off here tonight. I expect Jason Tatum's usage to be through the roof as it has been all series long. No surprise as far as Jason Tatum's usage. We'll go ahead and pull that up for you guys just so you can get a visual here, but we're talking about a 32% usage rate, 1.37 fantasy points per minute. Now, obviously, that's very, very, very good. And he is going to be playing massive minutes with his team's back against the wall. Like I said, even if he gets in foul trouble or something along those lines, when it comes down to it, the fact that this is a must-win game, you know, they're not going to be taking Jason Tatum off the floor. Hate to say it. If they have to, they have to for a brief period of time, but realistically, they don't really have the luxury of doing that, being that they have to go home if they don't win. 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 33 points last time out. He had 5 turnovers, which is really, really bad, of course, in the turnover category, but he was still able to surpass his fantasy score prop. This guy has a massive ceiling. Once again, the minutes, 42 minutes. He's practically playing the entire game. And even if the Miami Heat were to somehow win this one, I don't think it's because Jason Tatum doesn't put up a big game. I think he's going to be kind of forced to the rest of the series, like I said. And even if it's not efficient, even if he's taking, 40 shots and whatever the case may be, I think that's the kind of usage we're going to see out of him. It's 22, 18, 20 shots the last 3 times out. And I don't expect that volume to slow down. As a matter of fact, like I just said, I threw the crazy number of 40 out there, but this guy's not afraid to shoot. And he knows he has to step up for his team to stay in the playoffs. So I'm going to be continuing to target his fantasy score over here on Prizepicks. They do have it set at 53.5, so it has gotten a little bit of a bump here, but he's cleared this in 3 of the last 5. Any game with the game stays close, he's able to clear it. Once again, Boston does have an 8-point spread in favor of them, so if anything, Tatum might be doing the job to blow out the Miami Heat here, according to Vegas. But I want to continue to target his fantasy score for pick number 2. Going with the over 53.5 fantasy score here for Jason Tatum, and that will be my 2 picks. We get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks in the NBA tonight for this Eastern Conference Finals matchup between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out, and I'll be helping you guys out with these videos for free all NBA season long. Once again, you can get a whole lot more content if you do want the KJK DFS VIP member package. That is linked below in the description. And wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Prizepicks NBA player props tonight. We will see you in the next one.